Get the metronome. Get the metronome.
Oh, metronome. Get the metronome. Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't even know the beatbox. Welcome to episode 7, y'all, of Hella Moted. It's your boy Bong and Pmac.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
Shout out to Zoe Beats. He sent us in this beat, and don't forget that we want to hear other beats from other people too, so don't forget to send that in.
Yeah, go to hellamoted.com and you can send it in there, or you could go email us at hellamoted@gmail.com. So yeah, thank you to everybody who's been sending the beats. Thank you to everybody who's been giving us love. We've been getting love on the SoundCloud and on the iTunes. Yeah, so if you haven't done so already, we're trying to get the comments lit, right?
We got to keep it going.
We were trying to start a fight
last week, and we still haven't seen any beef, so
yeah, we
throw it down right now.
Start that beef in the SoundCloud section. And thank you to everybody who's been subscribing to iTunes. If you haven't already, please subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. It just helps our show out, helps us get out there, let others find it and discover it. And so thank you to everybody who's been doing that already. You guys are the best.
Yeah, we want to tailor it to your listening, you know?
For sure. This is for you. And this episode is brought to you by Free Bread. Go to freebreadintl.com for all your latest news on music, on fashion, on art, on urban culture. It's lit. We got everything for you.
A lot of good content on
there. A lot of good content. Really, go check it out. And we got clothes too. So it's exclusive though. Really super duper exclusive. If you have a Free Bread shirt, you're damn near the shit.
I still haven't got mine, y'all.
Dude, we gotta get you. We gotta hook you.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh shit. Moted.
I just got moted.
Moted.
You got moted.
Moted. Let me see moted face. Moted.
How does it feel to get moted, bitch? Moted.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You're a little stupid.
When you get moted, you'll say anything to change the subject.
Moted.
So, I wanted to get into this. Mm-hmm. We're currently recording this episode on Tuesday. Usually we record on a Monday and then put it out that night. So it'll be up for Tuesday morning for people driving home and everything like that. Or going, early work in the morning and shit.
Yeah, we apologize about the delay.
Yeah, so what happened yesterday was over here at the podcast studio, the freaking electricity went out. So it went out the night before, and
it lasted a good while.
Yeah, it lasted hella long. And I thought it was gonna be back, like, usually you go to sleep, you wake up, it's back.
Yeah.
But it wasn't back. So yesterday was Labor Day, and then on
one of the bad ones.
Yeah, it was the worst day for us, like, not to have power.
I bet you somebody got fucked up and probably crashed into some shit.
Maybe, because
it was only it up for everybody.
It was only on this street. Like, it just went down the street and,
all the way down the.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go like a block down, then there's light everywhere.
That's a trip.
You know what I mean? Driving
through like a city or like a block where there's no lights at all.
Yeah,
that's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, that shit's hella crazy. But yeah, so the power was off and the library was closed, so we couldn't like move the podcast to the library or something. Yeah. And everything was just closed, so it was all bad.
And it was Labor Day, so it was just like, fuck, dude, I guess we got to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, but we got it. We're getting it in right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We apologize about the delay.
Thank you to everybody for the wait, if you're even waiting.
Thank y'all for bearing with us,
Yeah, so it's coming out real soon. Currently we're recording this. It is 8/19 on Tuesday. What day is it? September 6th, 2016.
It's a trip because the last time I wrote the date, like wrote it down myself physically, was probably like somewhere near, I don't know, March or something. You know what I mean?
When you write the date, how do you write it?
I put usually numbers. Yeah, that's what you're asking me, right? Like numbers, or do I spell it out, or?
Yeah. If I were to write today's date, I would write 9/6/16.
Oh, I would put, see, mine, if we're going to get all the way into detail, like, I would put 09/
Oh, really?
I don't know why I do that. I tend to put zeros in front of just to show value for another. I don't know why.
See, I do the same thing on my computer because it's easier to find and locate dates.
Yeah.
If you're going into like your Finder or whatever. But on paper, I've always ran it like that ever since like school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people they write in cursive or whatever, and they fucking write like January 1st.
Hella proper.
Yeah.
Hella proper.
Yeah, I can never do that.
Like calligraphy class.
I have chicken scratch. You have good writing, right? Or is it like?
Nah, I got doctor's writing.
Doctor's writing? Well, at least
all caps.
You could read
italics.
Oh, really?
It runs on, so like all the letters are connected somehow at one point, so it's all zigzaggy.
Yeah.
Sometimes there may not even be space between the words.
I remember one time my brother he found like paper from when I was in first grade or whatever, like writing.
I can see where this is going already. Knowing how your handwriting is already.
Yeah, and
today.
And he was like, your handwriting didn't change at all.
It's the same.
My shit is bad. It looks, but I mean, I could read it. I could write nice when I want to, though. Like,
yeah, definitely.
It still looks like a kindergartner's like writing, but it is really legible.
It's like your room. You know your own mess. You know what I mean? Like you can read your own shit. Like there's probably been like less than a handful of times where I couldn't read my own shit, but like, you know what I mean? I feel like you're familiar with your own, that you can figure it out in a sense, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, the way I write notes, it's like, I don't know if it makes sense to everybody.
Oh, okay. Like the thought process of it.
Well, because if I'm writing notes or like thinking of an idea for a new video or something like that, I like to word vomit, you know, just like write down blurt any inspiration, and then I go back and do it over and then do
kinda
it
like
over
webs.
and over and over again.
Oh, not like a web. Never mind.
It's kind of like a
you know how some people kind of diagram it that way?
Yeah.
Like they'll, let's say over a span of 2 pages, have like different words placed out different places, and then like write words under it and like branch off of it.
I like kind of brainstorm.
I like how you like, okay, this is this page, but you organize it for the next, so it's easier for you to read it in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got like a little moleskin notebook that fits in my pocket that I just take with me everywhere, especially like when I'm on set, so that if I get literally anything, any inspiration, any memory that I have to like record, it helps to write it down and then look back at it.
And like, just, you know, remembering shit, like they say you remember shit more if you write it down too. So like, even if you're not really too consciously writing it, there's a better chance you're gonna remember it, right?
Yeah, you're a big like planner notebook kind of guy too.
Okay, so yours. You know what? Never mind. I take that back. There's plenty of times where I can't read my writing.
Oh, really?
I just disproved my shit right now, dude. Fuck. If you look at my notebook, I always use pen. And being that, you know, the world ain't perfect, people cancel, people move their appointments at different times. My shit looks all chicken scratch, like hella names crossed out with hella names like rewritten over it, and sometimes it's so crossed out that I have to write with a marker over it so it stays, you know what I mean? Like sticks out over it. But I mean,
can you read what you have right now? I could kind of see that. It looks all right.
Yeah, this page ain't too bad, but like, hold on, let me find. Probably like
you got. Oh, I could already see on the other page you got like scratch.
See, that's because this part didn't happen yet.
Oh yeah.
This is still to come.
So the beginning of the week is like all fucked up, but the rest of the week, where Wednesday, Thursday, Friday haven't happened yet, it's like all nice still.
Yeah, like super organized. It may not be the best writing, but at least it's like equally spaced and shit. But now once I go through it, like I'm looking at all these other pages, and there's just a lot that I can't even read. Keep it real. My cousin Vincent. Oh, shout out to Vincent in San Diego.
San Diego.
Shout out to San Diego. Okay, so my cousin Vincent, he went to the DMV, and he probably has one of the funniest fucking signatures I've ever seen on a California ID. He's probably gonna hate me right now for this shit. But if you ever run into this dude, just ask him for his ID and look at his signature. It's pretty funny because it kind of reminds me of your writing, but a little worse.
What does it look like?
Dude, he didn't know that you had to sign it, so he kind of just wrote it.
He just wrote his name.
He wrote it like as if it were
the header on his test.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like he wrote it in "please print." You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Instead of like signing it, so he wrote it in "please print." But
that's how
I may be stretching this shit a little too far. But like I could have sworn his N was backwards, lowercase.
We need to see a picture of it,
dude. He's gonna hate me for this. Sorry, Vince.
Sorry, Vince. It's all right.
Don't worry about it. No one listens to this.
Hey, so we've been wanting to do this for hella long too.
What?
Review of the week.
Oh,
we always forget. Every episode we want to do a review on something. Do you have a review on something?
No, but
I got something.
I know you do, and I didn't go to that place that I should have went.
Yeah,
I should have went there, man.
It's all good. So my review is for Pedro's Brazil Cafe in Berkeley, California. That shit's fire.
Dude, you said
I've never been there before.
It was the Pedro steak sandwich that you got?
I think it's like Pedro's favorite. Here, let me Yelp it real quick. Yelp.com.
And he swears by it. So I gotta try this.
Let's see. Pedro's Brazil in Berkeley. Sorry, listening to my typing. Berkeley's spelled weird. It's like Berkeley. Berkeley. Yeah, the sandwich is called... Hold on. Damn, I don't know how this Yelp shit works. I thought it's supposed to have a title on this shit. Well, anyways, I think it's the Pedro's favorite. But it's like this sandwich that has tri-tip. Here, let me move it to the screen.
You had me a tri-tip already, dude.
Yeah, the tri-tip was hella good. The way they marinated it.
Y'all should look it up on Yelp,
bread.
too.
The bread, it looks like it would be hard from this picture, but it's like...
It's kind of baguette-y, huh?
I don't know. I think baguette is more hard. But it's like... yeah, like your teeth cut right through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's toasted to perfection.
Yeah, the ingredients that I like are the ingredients, in a sandwich at least, are the things that you could cut right through with. Like in Red Robin's, I like their burgers because their salad, or I mean not salad, their fucking lettuce is shredded. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, rather than
like a
big ass
thing of
leaf.
Cabbage. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
I don't like it when it comes like that.
Yeah, because you can't cut that shit with your teeth so easy.
And I hate it when it's inconsistent when you take a bite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You're pulling the lettuce.
You're pulling the lettuce, or like let's say you get a freakishly super thick part of lettuce that I ain't feeling that. My lettuce is supposed to be buttery. You know
Yeah, I need that lettuce shredded all the time. But anyways, for this sandwich at Pedro's Brazil Cafe, it's I don't know, it's fire.
You definitely need the toothpick in it while you eat it so that it doesn't move though, right?
Yeah. You know,
it's nicely stuffed and leveled in there.
Yeah, it is.
So they're not skimping you.
One thing about it is, I thought looking from the picture, it looks good, right? But I thought it wasn't gonna be enough meat. But seeing that it's tri-tip, it's like there's a lot of meat. It's like thick,
and it's like a full body bold flavor. Yeah,
it's like thick pieces, hella flavor. They had this like garlic cilantro kind of sauce thing, hella good. I'm not a food connoisseur by any means.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it's good. Another review.
I don't know. You made that sounded good right there. You had me at tri-tip. You know.
Yeah. The tri-tip's good. Another review is for Pete's Dragon. I just watched Pete's Dragon.
That's a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie. It's about like this little boy, and he gets lost in the woods, and he is raised by a dragon.
Tight.
Or like raised with a dragon, kind of.
That's tight.
Yeah, so, I mean, looks-wise, it looked really good. Like, the dragon looked cool. I mean, like, not how the dragon was shaped, but because he had like a big body and small wings, and I wasn't sure, like, I don't think something that big could fly.
Kind of like,
with tiny wings like that.
Yeah, like it wouldn't support itself.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that these fucking
There's no
dragons
way.
be flying.
This fool's way too big. Like to be flapping and getting enough air by flapping like that. You know what I mean?
Like as if, I don't know, like a human-sized lizard had wings of a bird.
Yeah. But I mean, damn, Pedro's Cafe, Pete's Dragon. Everybody owns something. But like here's the images of Pete's Dragon.
Oh shit, this is totally different than what I thought.
What you thought of?
Yeah, that fucking doesn't. Oh, okay, now it looks like a dragon.
Yeah, but it looks like a dog with a giraffe neck and wings.
Like a gargoyle type of thing.
Yeah, it's green and it's giant and it's furry.
It looks like it would be like a Greek mythological creature.
Not as cool. I like the Hercules dragons, but the CGI hella good. Like you could see every hair.
That fucking fur looks hella furry. Like
it's like Sully from Monsters
from
Inc.
Monsters Inc. But
you could see
even
every hair.
more in depth. You can see the trees. Oh, that's probably like real life though.
Oh yeah, that's real life. But all in all, I wish I saw Kubo and the Two Strings again.
That's the one that I was talking about earlier.
Oh,
that you told me to watch.
Dude, I'm down to watch it again with you.
I ain't tripping,
dude. I love that movie. Watch Kubo and the Two Strings. I recommended it on like 2 podcasts ago.
Yeah.
And
I still haven't. That's fucked up. You watched Licks when I told you to watch Licks.
Yeah,
I didn't. I gotta.
I'll watch it.
I gotta make it a point to watch it.
For real, everybody watch Kubo and the Two Strings. Best film I've seen all year. Best film I've seen in a while, actually.
And it's kind of like this where it's animated, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is more CGI with real life.
Yeah.
But Kubo straight stop motion animation.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
The problem with this movie to me, Pete's Dragon, is it dragged on. Like everything was slow. It seemed like kiddish.
Oh, they put the drag on because it was dragging on. I feel you. It kind of it took too long to bite your attention in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, it started off okay, and just throughout it, I didn't like it. Oh wow, there's like an old Pete's Dragon. I didn't even know about that. That's super weird.
No wonder the fucking dragon.
This is a remake.
No wonder the dragon looks like that.
My world is blown. Oh, what?
Wow. Okay.
What?
No
this
wonder
is
that
a remake.
The dragon looks that way because that's how the dragon originally looked.
So I guess Pete's Dragon.
They couldn't stray away from what it looked like originally.
Yeah,
you know?
it was like a straight up cartoon Animaniacs type of dragon with real life characters also.
He got super underbite.
I mean, the best way I could explain it is Roger Rabbit or
that's the perfect way to
Space Jam, you know. So that's how
like
it is.
Real life and then
Pete's
cartoon
Dragon.
Cut in.
Let's see what it got on Rotten Tomatoes.
70? No.
Audience score 61% and tomato meter 50%.
So no harm, no foul if you watch it.
On a low side. What's the new one in theaters? Let's see.
It must have got better than that.
In theaters?
In theater now, due to like how crazy that shit is now.
Pete's Dragon 87 on Rotten Tomatoes. See, that's what made me want to go see it. Critics say 87, audience say 82, but in my opinion,
that's close
fell
enough.
Fell short.
Usually it's like super bipolar, those numbers, right? If
yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
I mean, like me as an honest like movie goer and watcher, I was watching it and thinking like, damn, when is this gonna be done? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. It looks good. It looked really good.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know, man. What'd you do over the weekend?
Got fucked up.
You did?
Merca.
Yeah,
Merca fucked up.
Why?
Nah, I'm just playing to get that fucked up. Nah, I got to see a bunch of people I haven't seen in a while that are very dear to me, you know? So that's kind of cool. Let's see. The party kept moving. It was like in Hayward, then it was somewhere in San Bruno, then it ended up being in Daly City, and we just kind of just kept going. And then the next day, I didn't have a hangover. Kind of crazy.
What were you drinking?
Hennessy for sure.
Ooh.
Crowd favorite.
Ooh.
But nowadays, I've been open to trying different alcohols,
Uh-huh.
but
You're
usually
still not a beer drinker or anything?
So
Only beer Silog?
only when epic shit happens like that. All right, so
Do you want to tell them that story?
yeah, we could tell them that story. Well, okay, so first and foremost, I did like beer at one point, and that was college for sure, because partying, beer
for
pong, whatever. But nowadays, I don't know. It's just like I get hella full. I get sleepy. You know what I mean? It just, if I'm gonna drink, I kind of want hard alcohol where it's
so you
like
get fucked up
straight
right away.
Yeah, straight to the point and enjoy it. I guess. You know what I mean?
Like quit beating around the bush.
Yeah, like after a shot, once you get warm, it's like okay, now you could either choose to keep going or you could choose to chill. But usually it gets a little bit more than that, a little more excessive than that. So, what about you? What do you like to drink?
I just like to drink beer. I'm not a big like shots guy. I like pussy drinks, honestly.
Yeah, do you remember when we did that podcast?
Oh yeah, so second podcast I did before we started the new thing at Hella Moted, I did a podcast with Bong as a guest, and he brought over some hood drinks.
Oh yeah.
So what a hood drink is you go to the liquor store that has it. The liquor store that had it is, what is it called?
It was either the yellow store or the blue store that I went to. I forgot which one.
Some color. It's in Daly City, California.
And they're literally like a block away from each other. They're not too far.
Oh yeah. So what it is it's like personal alcohol bottles.
It's basically like a cocktail made for you. Like a bartender gives you your own ingredients and you mix it yourself.
Yeah.
It used to come in a styrofoam cup. And
why did it come in a styrofoam cup? Like you trying to?
No, I think it was
pretend
more
it's lean and double cup it.
I think it was more for the functionality of it because it's a better insulator. You know what I mean?
It is. That's true.
And it just would stay cold longer. And I miss the styrofoam cups when it came to hood drinks. You know what I mean? Now it's in a plastic one now.
Yeah, and then you feel all the dew like on the outside or whatever.
Yeah.
That condensation or whatever.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
But anyways, yeah. With the hood drinks, I liked. What was my favorite one? I usually get Cuddy
Bangs,
and that shit is strong as fuck. But the other time, I got something else. I forgot what it was.
You got me something called a French Kiss. It was really good. It was really sugary. It had pineapple in it, and it had some sort of vodka.
And I think maybe even like a wine mixer too in there.
Oh yeah, I think there was a wine mixer in it too. But I still got drunk off that. I think I got like sugar drunk too.
Yeah, I remember being super tipsy and needing to chill for a minute for some reason. I was just
yours was strong though.
And I pounded it in like I'm surprised I didn't go pee like during the
whole thing.
During the whole set.
It was probably like a 2-hour podcast.
Being that like we were getting the hang of things still.
Yeah.
That shit was a trip.
We wanted to drink to calm our nerves.
That's what it was. And then I was hella high already for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Just off the bat.
What were you going to say?
Oh, yeah. So I forgot we was talking about the beer Bong Silog.
Oh, yeah. Bong Silog.
Got a fucking beer bong named after me. So we usually do it pretty epic at camping for all you listeners. Shout out to my Lake Don Pedro people. You know what I mean? Electric Don Pedro.
EDP.
We get it lit out there. So we came back and, we usually don't finish everything because we always plan for the worst and have a little bit extra at the end. So we usually meet up, have one last hoorah because, everyone going to miss each other and all that. And where were we? Ralph's house?
I wasn't with you.
Oh, shit. You weren't even there.
Yeah,
okay.
I saw videos.
Okay, so we was at Ralph's house. Shout out to Ralph. We was at Ralph's house and, we got drunk really fast because that was the first thing that we wanted to kill out of everything that was left over.
Yeah.
So I want to say maybe 10 shots in, 8 shots in, we started doing shotguns and like beer bongs and shit.
Uh-huh.
And me and Jericho, I remember we were talking about, or it was me, Jericho, and someone else, and then someone brought up, it might have been Jericho who brought it, taking raw eggs. You know what I mean?
Like Rocky status.
Rocky status, protein, you know what I mean? Beneficial to for the rest of the night, I guess. You know what I mean? But somehow me and her fucking say, oh, let's do a beer bong with a fucking egg in it, and she agreed to do it first. And being that I was holding the beer bong, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go set it up for her. And everyone's like, yeah, fucking do it. Woo. You know what I mean? But what they saw was me setting it up, and I finally put that egg in, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then they started chanting my name. So
Bong,
being that I
Bong,
was holding
Bong.
it, I wasn't gonna be no bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to get for it, or I didn't want for it to get to the point where they're like, don't be a bitch. I just fucking, fuck it, I'll do it. And I did it.
Fucking peer pressure, man.
Peer pressured into it. Like, perfect example of peer pressure. I folded within like 5 seconds just so I wouldn't be called a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then being that Jerica saw that noble deed, she did it also. And
she swears it tastes like
she says
ice cream.
it tastes like vanilla ice cream.
That's
I just
gross.
remember chugging beer and that was it. I
don't think I would taste it. If you do it quick
I didn't
enough.
feel like there wasn't a texture change or anything.
Oh, really?
No, it was so cold that like, it was
and
an ice
and
cold
the burn
beer
kind of sensation.
Yeah, it was just
of
more
beer.
like chugging a soda, chugging beer sensation. And then like I was probably too drunk to notice how it tasted, but she swears that it tasted like vanilla ice cream. And I think Alan was supposed to do it. Alan didn't do it though. Alan, if you're listening, bro, you got to do it, bro. You got to be noble like Jerica.
Please no one do Bong Silogs.
Hey, I swear the next day though, like my stomach was uneasy.
Oh, really?
For sure.
Yeah,
like,
that's how you get salmonella, man.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that the day after. Like not during, but like after. I was like, Rocky did it. He's
late.
cool.
Rocky don't do it no more.
Yeah, Rocky, it's all about Creed now, I guess.
Creed ain't doing that shit
Hey,
either.
did you like Creed?
Dude, I love Creed. I have it on my laptop.
Damn, that's how serious it is.
I love.
I'll
that
watch
was
it on
that was
a
a
plane.
good ass movie. Yeah, because I mean, the director for Creed is Ryan Coogler.
Who's he?
Ryan Coogler is a director from Oakland, and he's only like 28, 29 years old. So that's a real big
Sick.
inspiration for me. And the next thing he's directing is the Black Panther. We talked about it on the David podcast.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Ryan Coogler, man. I want to work with that guy.
That'd be sick.
Hella cool. Like he started off with Fruitvale Station. That's
How did you like the character choosing, like the casting call?
casting?
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, the thing about a relationship with you get those actors and director combinations, and they always do movies together.
Yeah. Would you say
Ryan
that's
Coogler and Michael B. Jordan are a great, I think,
pair?
Yeah, they work well together. So,
Yeah,
I mean, to
Fruitvale
see
was
them
good as fuck too.
Yeah, to see them in like two different projects together, you could tell that they have like a vibe with each other. They know what each other's going for.
Probably gonna do stuff with each other.
Yeah,
in the
and Michael B.
future, too.
Jordan is just a good actor, I think.
Yeah.
Like he's tight. But yeah, Ryan Coogler, Creed. So that's a cool ass story how he did Creed too.
How like it spun off of Rocky.
Yeah, so I guess Ryan he was in sports, and he did like football and stuff. So his dad, to hype him up the day before a game, he would watch. It was either Rocky 2 or Rocky 4. But yeah, so he thought about the antagonist for the first movie, Apollo Creed, and like how they had this relationship from Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4, from being like enemies to rivals to friends to
Kind of grow
like family.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Grew to that.
Yeah. So Apollo Creed has a son, and that is Adonis Creed. So did you see the movie already?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the way Ryan pitched it is like, his film's going up from Fruitvale Station. He's meeting all these like directors and all these producers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he like just pitched the idea to, I think, Sly, Sylvester Stallone, and the crew. And they're like, you know what? I don't know if it'll work. But fuck it, let's try it.
It was a good try. Right?
Yeah. And then like as they started to trust him, as he was so passionate about like telling that story, it's like, that's really cool. And I think it turned out really, really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I damn near want to watch the movie again tonight.
Probably will. No.
Yeah.
I remember, what was it? Do you remember Michael B. Jordan in Hardball?
No, he was in Hardball.
He was in Hardball. He was the kid.
The Keanu Reeves one.
The Keanu Reeves.
Oh
movie.
my God, my mind is blown.
That's like the earliest movie I remember Michael B. Jordan. And
I gotta see a picture.
Yeah, you gotta see a picture or a clip, whatever, dude. Like
B. Jordan
Hardball. He was the kid that got kicked off because he lied about his birth certificate.
Is he G baby?
Nah, he's not G baby.
Oh no, here he is.
He was the one that like.
Oh shit!
My mom said it was cool to change the birth certificate. She said it was okay, and then he started crying and ran off, and then he joined the gang.
Yeah.
And then that's when G Baby dies, when that whole shit was going down or something like that.
Damn, so it's Michael B. Jordan's fault. I'm kidding.
Yes, yeah. See that part where he's wearing the hoodie, he got the bandana on.
Yeah, he's wearing all black. He got a black bandana. His hoodie's on, and he has like a vest puff up jacket. So he looks shady as fuck.
Shady as fuck. And I remember the scene too, like, and G Baby's brother comes up to him and says something to him, and then all he does is look up to him, look at him in the eyes, and then shake his head hella slowly and put his head back down.
I haven't seen Hardball in a long time. Is it on Netflix?
I think it is.
I feel like it's on Netflix.
We watched it. We watched it at the shop. I want to say a month or two ago. I want to say it is.
Let's go see Hardball.
Shout out to Stranger Things.
No, Hardball isn't available to stream.
It might have been on HBO Go.
Man. I don't got that. What about Stranger Things?
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody who's watching Stranger Things right now.
Yeah.
What do you said you're watching it too, right?
No, I finished it a long time ago actually.
Okay, cool. So we can talk about this. No, we can't talk about it. Some people haven't finished it.
So if you haven't watched Stranger Things, what the fuck are you doing, first of all? No, I'm just kidding. If you haven't watched Stranger Things, it's
from a visual standpoint,
cool,
like
very, very cool Netflix show.
From a visual standpoint, how do you feel about it? Like,
I love the nostalgia and how they shot.
Director and like producer wise, and like from the from your angle of everything.
I think that the biggest like cool factor about it is the detail, the attention to detail. It's set in what, 1970? Or
all the cars were old, fucking.
It was either 70 or 80. I forget.
Yeah, you're right. Everything was legitly timed in that, like it was encased in that time frame.
Yeah, and just like everything that they have, all the little small details, what people were listening to, what people were wearing, like how people talked,
technology,
machines, yeah, what people think of,
look like those years.
Yeah, it's really good with that attention to detail. Not only that, there's a lot of throwback nostalgia to things like E.T., to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just like little hero's journey, kind of Goonies stuff.
Yeah.
That
I hear you on that. A lot of people
really well.
make those comparisons.
Yeah. The kids remind you of the Goonies.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much, man.
No,
you gotta watch it.
If you're not watching it, you better watch it because you're slipping.
Yeah, it's only 8 episodes. It's only 8 hours of your life. Just watch one every night.
Yeah.
And
I was about to say something, but I don't even want to say it no more.
And you're done in a week. Oh man, now I want to know. I want to know. I'll probably know off air though.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
All right, let's get into this. So remember our friend Designer from the first episode. So we got this game. We got this game where we try to understand what somebody is saying. I forgot what we call it in the first episode. Did we call it Lost in Translation?
I think it was Lost in Translation.
That's a pretty good name. We got to have a theme song for that. If you want to make a theme for Lost in Translation, please send it to hellomoted@gmail.com. But here is a Designer, and he's at the red carpet at the VMAs.
Oh shit! The fucking girl that's interviewing him looked just as ratchet as he did.
Yeah. I think that's probably what allows him to be more ratchet. I remember what we were saying is like when he was talking to those white folks.
Oh yeah, he stuck out a lot more.
He pronounced his words a little better. He didn't give his ad libs too much.
Yeah, it stuck out a lot more that he was, like trying.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna.
But he's in his comfort zone right now.
We're gonna play it and see if we know what he's saying.
Designer. Hey, what it is, man? You know what time it is? We in the building. Hey.
Do I even have to ask you questions? You got so much vibe, so much energy.
She look like
hype, man. Just try to chill out. Try to
like
spread out the sewer door.
no, I don't want to say it. She kind of look like Poison Ivy.
Smooth from a little Margiela. You know how it is.
Yeah, when are you dropping Semen, the remix about your suit?
Real soon on the
Whoa.
I like this. Hey, let's wrap it.
He's
Whoa.
very eccentric. That's something that's cool. Like it sounds like he's always
hyped.
Geeked on being happy.
He's his own hype man. He doesn't need a hype man. He could do it at the same time as he's performing his verse because his verse is the hype.
Mind blown. Mind blown right there.
All right, let's see if you could translate what he's saying.
Designer.
Hey, what it is, man? You know what time it is? We in the building.
Hey, what it is. You know what time it is. We in the building. Hey.
That was pretty good. I think what he does is he adds a lot of ad libs, you know?
And that's what throws you off, right? Like,
yeah.
It distracts.
He'll say like, oh, I want to go to the mall today. Hey, geek.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
Like if you was, hey, what's up? And then you threw something at me, started throwing stuff at me. Like, I'm not going to answer. I'm like, what the fuck is all this you're throwing at me? You know?
Yeah.
I'm fumbling right now. Like, what? Luckily, I got that one.
All right,
what do you say now?
Do I even have to ask you questions? You got so much vibe, so much energy.
Yeah, you feel me? You know hype, man. Just try to chill out. Try to spread out the sewer door. Like.
He says something about he don't need no hype, man. You know, you're over here. I'm just feeling myself in my suit. Hey.
Bro, try to chill a little bit.
Try to chill a little bit.
It's like a salmon color.
You feel me? A little smooth. You feel me? A little Margiela.
Little smoothie.
Yeah, when are you dropping
Margiela.
Semen, the remix about your suit?
Real soon on the
He's not answering the question, by the way.
He's just kind of saying the same shit that she said, but in one word.
She's really like, she's trying to get to his level, but still trying to sneak in those questions. She's like, hey, yeah, so how's the suit? It's a Margiela, is it? And he's like, grah.
Yeah. Like, imagine that's what he's throwing at her, and she's just like, curveballs, you know what I mean? She don't know.
Yeah, he straight curved her in this interview, but she's laughing.
Look,
Poison Ivy's laughing.
Poison Ivy's having fun and shit. I wish they could see this fucking freeze frame right now. This shit is crazy. She looked like she's saying, Graw!
She looked like she's gonna bite him.
Or yeah, that she definitely do look like she's about to bite him. She looks like she's capable of it.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean, Bong?
No, just from that angle. What?
Graw. All right, I want to open this one up now. So, this man, do you want to set this one up?
Oh, shit. It's going down. Meet me at the mall. It's going down. So you seen what happened to Yung Joc's hair the other day?
I've seen photos, but I want to know what he thinks about it.
So I guess the story goes like someone in the industry, like an executive or something, approached him and was like, hey, I need you to come here and perform. And, you know, like when people get asked to perform and stuff, like especially someone who hasn't been really performing in a while, like I feel like he hasn't performed in a while. Don't quote me on that, but I mean, he needed to do something drastic.
He's definitely not been relevant.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't know how to say that nicely, you know what I mean? But
nah, just say it straight up. He
I don't know what the fuck happened to him. So
he's not relevant.
I don't know how, you know.
Like what's the last song, you know?
It's one hell of a song, but shit.
It's back when you did the that motorcycle hand
it's like
thing,
he was on the ATV.
And you go boom. You know, you get your hands in the air like with two fists, like you're on a motorcycle, like a Harley Davidson, except one kind of more in front of the other. And then you go, meet me at the boom.
Yeah,
it's going
at the
boom.
bass line.
You just like, you roll your wrist
as you go.
As that bass line hits. Every time the bass line hits, you gotta like, you know.
It reminds me of Soulja Boy when they
yeah, exactly.
But then they stay in one place.
It's that like kind of Atlanta.
I guess that is that Atlanta.
Yeah. That shit was going up back when we were in like middle school, high school.
Yeah, shit, they play that at the club still, and it's still.
Yeah, I still go to it. All right, here's. Oh shit.
Yeah, this dude, he got asked to perform, and he did some drastic just to make a buzz. Excuse me, just to make a buzz, and he changed his hairstyle. He relaxed the shit out of his hair, so his hair is very curly and textured. He got black hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you got a fro.
Like that shit is just super curly.
Yeah.
And what he did was he straightened it all the way, and like
not even like a Cat Williams kind of straightened.
Like he went way too far and straightened it all the way, and he got a comb over.
Yeah,
like how a Filipino person would have a bald fade and a comb over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a hard part. This dude got a hard part.
Oh my God. Let's check this out.
It looks nicely textured though. For the record, it's nicely textured.
Gets by the savages on the internet. Prime example is our savage commenters that will never let any of us anchors live a mistake down. But either way, when you're not on the receiving end of a Twitter wrath, it's pretty funny to sit back and just watch it happen to someone else. Today's victim is Yung Joc, aka Mr. It's
See how his hair is just super.
Yeah, it was like super afro. It was like wavy afro though.
Yeah. And, shout out to Going Down.
Joc unveiled his new hairstyle, and let's just say people weren't really feeling it. Now, before we show you the shade, peep his own personal explanation.
See, let me tell y'all something. See, it's cool to be a follower, I guess. See, all y'all want to look alike. But what if I just chose to just do something different? Because I knew your motherfucking ass was going to talk about it. I knew it. That's what I'm saying, so I won. But then, what if I wasn't even doing it for that? What if I'm playing in a movie role? Ultra smooth, cool ass cat that just fly. I can't just do that. I got a part in it. That shit look good, man. Real player shit, man. If I was a white boy, it'd be cool.
All right, valid.
So that video right there, that video of Joc, he's in black and white. He almost looks like a Filipino with those glasses on.
If anything, like mixed Filipino. He could have been black and Filipino. He could have been, Latin and Filipino.
He could have been
some.
Ilocano.
For all we know, dark as fuck.
Yeah, but yeah,
Dude,
I don't know about that.
I don't know about his hair, man. I feel you. Get the buzz going, but usually somehow it ends up working for him. I don't know if this is going to end up working for him, like this hairstyle.
I mean, we're talking about him. I think that's what he wanted.
Yeah. Damn, he got us.
We're talking about him. Here.
Got us.
I don't care. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Here's Joc on the cover of Dej Loaf's album. Here's Joc looking like SpongeBob going on his very first date. Here's Yung Joc on Fantasia's album cover. Here he is as Tony Braxton. Yung Joc looking like a single mom with 5 kids.
Damn.
My personal favorite, Yung Joc looks like he's been waiting on you at the dough. And last, Yung Joc looks like your cool auntie who works at the post office and knows all the new line dances. The thing that sucks for Yung Joc is getting flamed on the internet is just overall terrible. It's like getting a bad haircut when you were a kid and going to school the next day and getting flamed by everyone in the class. Except now the classroom is not just filled with 30 kids, it's everyone with a Twitter account. But keep these things coming because they're funny as hell. Share them with
Dude, I remember, speaking of bad haircuts, I remember, I don't want to say his name, but there was a guy in middle school, and he came in, and I think you know who I'm talking about. He's this white guy, and he had like a shaved head, and it looks like it was going to be a fade, but then they just stopped at the first level, so it was like a mushroom.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
So basically,
like eye level,
the top,
even higher than like
the top was like a 2 or 3 or something,
mm-hmm.
and then it was just a straight line. So he had a mushroom, like it was bald right here.
So it wasn't high enough to be like a military cut. It was low enough to call a mushroom.
Yeah, it was low enough to call a mushroom.
Oh shit!
It was all bad. You don't remember this?
I want to.
Oh man!
If you tell me the name, I will know.
It looked like this microphone. It looked like a mushroom. It was all bad. Well, I mean, like a little smaller.
Yeah. But if there's a name to this person, I'm guessing, but you just don't want to say it. Right?
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
If you tell me the name, I will know who it is.
Yeah, I
guaranteed.
Think so. I think so.
All right, I have an idea who it is. We're just gonna have to discuss this later because I don't want this shit coming back.
That's bad though. What's the worst haircut you ever had?
That I've ever had?
Yeah.
I gave myself the worst haircut I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, I've had to like go all the way down to T outliner length and just shave that shit with a T outliner.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I cut my own hair before too. Cause I remember when like people were learning how to cut hair.
I was like, fuck it, let me
The
go
first
fucking
time
cut
Shorty ever cut hair was at my house actually.
Fun fact. Shout out to Shorty.
Yeah, first ever
and the
time.
cutlery.
Another fun fact, I wasn't even here. Yeah, I was at summer school, I think.
So Jam was here?
Yeah, he was here.
Oh, tight.
But they're in the garage and cutting
Who's
hair.
he cutting, Zach?
Zach was there, and then they're cutting this kid, Will, his hair.
Will Jimenez?
Yeah.
Hey, he still cuts him to this day.
Does he really?
I ran into him at the barbershop whenever I come visit them.
That's so crazy because they gave him a W on the back of his head. And I remember...
what kind of W was it? Was it like...
It was like a block letter W for Will.
Was it like bubble? Or when you say
block letter?
It was... Okay, so the block is the actual carving of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, that's the bigger part. Well, I mean, it wasn't anything. It was straight up like... All right, gave him the haircut, and then he has a patch of hair that's like says W in a block letter.
Dude.
It was all bad.
It was all bad?
I just saw the aftermath, but they did it at my garage.
Dude, I know I've like messed up before and all that, and it's all good. You know what I mean? Like,
you got to start somewhere.
When it comes to pushing lines or doing too much in designs or like all that, like you just gotta. That's what makes you who you become and all that. That's where the confidence comes from, because like a big part of it is confidence. You know what I mean? Like you can fake it till you make it type shit. You know what I mean?
For sure. You got to work with what you got too.
Yeah, definitely. Like I remember when I started, I had some fucking Conair clippers that were probably like $10 at Walmart or some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
really?
Or like Target, like real house clippers. You know what I mean? And I was using those for a good minute, and I paired that up finally with some fucking T outliners, and the edges were kind of crispy. But then, you know, eventually I noticed, like, you know what, these clippers ain't cutting it. They're starting to jam. Maybe if I get professional ones, it'll run longer, it'll be stronger, or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
You've been on a journey.
It's been a minute. I started when I was 11, cutting my own hair, cutting my dad's hair, and then eventually my cousins, my friends, and yeah, just. It's been a long journey. It's been a while. I really didn't know that I was going to end up doing this. Like, I went to school and really thought I was going to do school, and college just backfired. I was supposed to go Cal State East Bay, and they revoked my admission because of budget cut.
That's weak.
Yeah, so.
That's fucking weak.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But it's all good. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, and now I'm,
doing hella moded.
And I'm doing haircuts, and I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? That reminds me of something I wanted to talk about too. So, I mean, I always be thinking about fighting. Not like fighting people, well, kind of. But just, I'm a big MMA fan,
Oh,
and I was thinking about like, all right, what do you have to do to win the fight? You know what I mean? And what do you have to do to perform well? And to me, it was the answer that I came up with kind of reminded me of just like you could apply it to life. You could apply it to anything. So I was thinking, all right, when you fight, right, you want to win the tiny battles. If you're in the clinch, you want to win the little wrist control. You want the clinch work, those little tiny battles. You want, if you get that jab and if you pop them with that jab, you won that little split second of a battle. The real tiny moment. And I was thinking, like, you got to win those moments, right? And what happens when you start winning multiple moments and moment after moment, you start gaining momentum, you know? Yeah. So I was like thinking, oh, shit, is that why it's called momentum? That's sick, right? Like,
moment by moment.
Yeah, moment by moment.
That's
like,
crazy.
Just like those little moments, like, and then I was thinking, all right, what if your like back is against the ropes? Your back's against the cage, and like you're getting tagged or something. You just throw that big right hand, and they get rocked. All of a sudden, you got the momentum back on your side. So I was thinking, like, when with life and shit, when you get, I don't know, life leads you through crazy different roads, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like you feel like your back is on the cage and you're getting fucking beat up, but you can still win back that moment.
Perfect.
And then gain momentum, just throwing that big right hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect example was Miss Hanky.
Miss Hanky, yeah, for sure, coming back.
Yeah, for real.
Came all the way back.
She was a real, inspiration. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she got freaking 2 DUIs. Was in a car accident. If you haven't listened to this podcast, go to episode, I think it was 4 of Hella Moted, and we talked to our friend Janice Hankey, and she has a crazy comeback story. Basically, she was like on the wrong path. I guess you could call her alcoholic, just partying all the time. And she got into this really fatal car accident. After that, she was sent into a mental facility, and she was there for, I think, like, I'm not exactly sure the time. I want to say a couple years. And after she came out, she like straightened her life up, and now currently she has a full scholarship,
full ride scholarship
to UC Berkeley.
Yeah, Cal Berkeley.
Yeah, crazy.
Hi, Janice.
What's up? Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show you, like, you throw that big right hand, take a chance, keep gaining that momentum, you come all the way back. So yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about that.
No, definitely.
I was thinking about a lot of different shit,
deep life shit. You know what I mean?
A lot of deep life shit, but a lot of stupid shit too, like how I hate opening plastic.
Like when things that you buy come in plastic and have to open it?
No, so you get like garbage bags.
Yeah.
But like the real like
exactly
clear plastic bags,
like
where it's like stuck
together. At Safeway and you trying to get some fucking produce and shit, and then
like bags like those. You don't know where to open the end of it.
Yeah, and then you gotta for sure like lick your finger and split it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like blow at it, and then it'll open up a little bit, and then you can open it up.
For sure, someone needs to find a way where it just opens like easy. I mean, there's other bags I guess that open easier, but I get that you want to like save space and make it the tightest roll possible.
Yeah.
Because for transportation, storage needs, and whatever.
They should print on it. And put like an arrow upside.
I feel like
that would probably help a little bit.
I feel like that's a problem that's never going to be solved.
How to open a plastic bag, huh?
I mean, like how to design the plastic bag from the box so that you could take it out and it open like easy for you. I hate getting the laundry and I have these clear plastic bags and I just can't find where the opening is. And it looks the same as the bottom and the top. That shit gets me so irritated.
Or how like, okay, let's see. What's crazy about that is like, will they eventually, when you get produce, how are you going to get it? Like nowadays, they don't even give you plastic bags.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some places don't have plastic bags.
I know. They're like, it has skin on it.
We could put it in this fucking reusable bag that you've had for like a year now.
You're going to peel it anyway. You don't have to put it in a bag. It came from the dirt.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Don't you know?
That'd be hella fucked up. Shove it in their face. Shoving it in their face. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about a range of things from super deep like that to super plastic.
What's some of the more plastic stuff?
I mean, it's more about plastic. I'm really stuck on that for a while. Like I hate every time. Would you say
that's your pet peeve, like plastic?
No,
dealing with plastic. What frustrates me is when I see people put fucking like their remotes are still
you know
in
what
plastic.
really grinds my gears?
Hey, grinding gears. Hey,
that
this is what Paul came up for us. He said y'all should talk about something that grinds your gears, and we're talking about it right now. This is pet peeves right now.
We got to make theme songs for all these little things. Like grind.
Make it that much more dynamic,
right? Like the theme song for Review of the Week should be Review of the Week.
And it should all be like
Review of the Week. That shit's catchy. Review of the Week.
That is catchy. I could hear that. Like
catchy, stuck in your head. Watch, people are listening to it right now. They're like, "Ooh, that shit's fire."
That's fire right there.
Review of the Week.
You just hear like something just crushing, like you know what I mean?
Oh, you know what that means?
Grinding gears.
You know what really grinds my gears? It's from a Family Guy. right?
Oh, we should just use that. No, can we use that sample?
Maybe. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, I don't know what it was from exactly from Family Guy.
You know what grinds my gears, bro?
What?
I don't know why, but whenever I see fucking, I understand sometimes. Okay, well, I kind of do understand why, but I just hate me myself. I don't have a case on my phone. So that's how very minimal I am when it comes to my belongings that are like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So what really grinds my gears is fucking when I go to my auntie's house or like someone else's house and I see that the remote still came in the plastic that it was packaged with.
Oh my God.
But they taped it hella nicer so it'd be like, you know what I mean?
So
usable.
it's permanent.
Yeah, it's a usable sleeve. Like, I get it. You're protecting it. Like,
we used to have that at my house. Like,
dude, okay, the only place that I didn't mind it was the kitchen TV because, of course, you might be cooking. You might get sauce. That makes sense.
Sauce on your remote. You don't want that.
Yeah, like, dude, I just hate fucking plastic on remotes or, like, on couches.
Yeah.
I can see why you hate plastic now. It just covers a lot of things that just don't need to be covered.
It's bad for the environment.
It covers itself. You can't even find its opening.
There's so many different kinds of plastics.
Yeah, like
there's like saran wrap, and there's like Ziploc bag, and then there's freaking soda bag or soda.
Soda. That's
soda,
the one that
whatever. Soda bottle.
It's fucked up because like the way they advertise that shit with the fish all stuck in there.
Oh yeah, the freaking soda can thing.
It's so sad. Like I'm just trying to live, but I'm fucking.
When's the last
stuck.
time you seen that? I don't see that anymore.
I guess
people don't buy like 6-packs.
I guess it's not a problem anymore. You know what I mean?
People don't buy that shit no more.
Yeah, like, and if you buy a 6-pack, it probably comes boxed now, huh?
I guess.
Or not even packaged.
I don't know.
I don't you can't even buy 6.
I don't drink cans of soda, so I don't know.
I never bought more than just one.
Yeah.
Like or when I do, it's
I've never bought a box.
Like in a box, it would be a box.
My cousin though, she used to have soda at her house all the time. I would fuck that up as a kid.
Do you like
the
soda?
Orange soda? Ooh, that was
orange
the best.
soda's cracking.
Hella good.
Do you like soda in a can or do you like it in a bottle? And if you do like it in a bottle, glass or plastic?
I haven't had like soda in a bottle in a long ass time. Yeah. I don't drink soda, but I damn near had some recently because we're smoking and my throat was hurting, so I needed something, you know. But then when you wash it down, it just like hurts a little more, but in a different, or a little less, but it hurts more in a different way.
Like
you know
you was chugging it.
You get the cough, throat hurt, and then you get the sizzle from the
the carbonation.
The carbonation.
Yeah,
throat
I
hurt.
hear you. What's funny is when this is what. All right, this may sound hella funny, but like when I was little, I used to get soda, and then like pour it, and then I would right after I pour it, I would drink it, and you know how it fizzes, like it would like get on my nose, and like it would just that fascinated me. It was just like a weird, funny thing that, you know,
the fizz getting on your nose.
Yeah, it was like, you know what I mean?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know how to describe it. It was just very amusing to me that these fucking fizzy bubbles are just landing on my nose and it's just tingly. It's like a tingly sensation.
The thoughts you have as a kid are hella funny. I mean, like not you, not you personally, but like everybody.
My
in
shit's
general.
super basic. I'm just drinking my soda and then fucking it just tingles on my nose. I just.
I wonder
you know
why that is. Like I used to think about hella different shit. Like I would always like play around with my eyes. You know how you see the squiggly line if you look
after
at the
you
sun.
Scratching your eyes for a minute.
Or yeah. If you scratch your eyes a little bit, or if you like kind of look near the sun and you see those.
You stare at the sky for long enough and not blink. You see lint. Like floating, right?
Yeah, I forget what the name for it is, and then you know how it kind of like falls, and then you try to look at it,
try to follow it, and then
it goes away.
It disappears.
Yeah, our Family Guy did something on that too. They're very observant.
You know what? When I did DMT, I seen some shit like that. Like they say you see like a grid. I guess I seen something like a grid.
Oh shit!
So. Like, imagine the color. you know how like you can't really put a color on the lint that you see floating, but you know how it's transparent.
Yeah.
In a sense, it's transparent, but you can see it. But you see it floating.
Yeah.
So imagine if like paisley print was that color,
like
and you were just staring.
As in like bandana.
Yeah, kind of like paisley print, and then it was like all equally like, you know, kind of like sacred geometry type shit. Like
that's hella crazy.
Everything's like equally placed and like balanced and shit.
I'll be scared to be on DMT.
And it looked like it was like it was moving, like marching around, like if little
like
ants were doing that.
Wow.
And like lights, I was staring at this light while staring at all that, and it looked like, how do I describe it? Like, kind of got like you could feel light in a sense. Like, I don't know how to describe that.
What do you think? What does the DMT do to you to make you like react like this?
It triggers it. So basically, whatever you smoke or ingest, or like kind of like how ayahuasca and peyote and all that, whatever that chemical does triggers the DMT in your body.
Oh, I think I was hearing about this. Like DMT is something that your body actually produces.
Yeah, it's already in your body, but like what you're doing is triggering it. So you found this substance.
So you're making your body actually like
dream while you're awake, or
whoa.
Like, that's what they describe it as. You know what I mean? And like you trip out for like anywhere between like 5 to 15 minutes. I don't know. I've seen people go for like 20
minutes.
Yeah, like it's not that long. And like when after you do it, it's like, dude, that was tight. Like,
what was Miley Cyrus on in that one video? Do you remember?
Fuck if I know, dude. I just hella drool. Fuck if I know, dude. She's fucking crazy. Like, it's crazy what she like comes up with, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm speechless right now how crazy she is. You know what I mean?
Being like a celebrity and being in that spotlight, that must be the fucking worst sometimes.
What's her dad's name?
Billy Ray.
Billy Ray's daughter. That's Billy Ray's daughter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And then
she's been in that industry,
and you know what I mean? Like, it's just okay. So you're Billy Ray's daughter, and okay, you're just very eccentric. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think. I mean, people like to complain and say like, why do these like famous people like Justin Bieber, why do they get to like complain about their life when they have like so much going for them? They got all this money. They got like,
I feel like they haven't
they can travel anywhere.
They haven't gotten the quality of life that we have.
I think there's give and take. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, all right, of course.
The shit that we want that we can't. Like, you always want what you can't have type shit.
Like, dude, Justin Bieber can't go into a fucking store without getting mobbed by people. Imagine that every day. Imagine, like, you turning down somebody and then they, like, say, oh, fuck you, I hate you, like, but blah.
You're just, like, the 500 person who asked me and, like, it's just really getting to me now.
And then you can't have a bad day in front of the public. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
Like, before anyone talks about, like, celebrities and, like, oh, whatever their problems suck, like, suck it up, you're worth millions or whatever.
Yeah.
You got to remember that people at the end of the day, they're all people. They're fucking human too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They say more money, more problems. So it's like, I feel like, you know, we got problems, but they got problems too. But like just on a bigger scale, being that they have more shit to deal with and more responsibilities in the sense that they can take care of now that they have more money.
I think it's just different problems, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody got different problems. You're always, no matter how high up in life you get, you're always going to have something different that you didn't expect to be your problem. I think it's just the way that you approach it. You could either approach it like, okay, this fucking sucks, this is the end of my world. Or you could approach it like, all right, this sucks, but we going to keep going, you know? We going to get there. And yeah, I mean, you just got to think. Like, you see those photos of people who are... I saw this photo. It was a dad and his two daughters, and they're in ruins. It looked like a war-torn city.
Yeah.
And there was, like, this big jacuzzi bathtub, like, in the rubble, right? It was filled with water, and the kids were playing, and they're splashing each other, and the dad's smiling. It's like a contrast of, like, he's making it fun for the conditions that they're in. You know,
Yeah,
like
they're
there's
making
all
the
this.
best of what they have.
Yeah,
for real.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I feel like you just got to look at it like that sometimes. Of course, other people's situations are on paper better than your situation.
Yeah. And
but
like
it's the way you look at it, I think.
and a lot of people like have some type, not something exactly traumatic or anything, but like someone like for me example, going to the Philippines hella times, like that shit is like, I guess you could say is my trauma to my head. Like there's people out here that fucking, you know,
Oh yeah, I've never been there, but
dig through fucking trash, and you know, like all they do is burn their trash out there, so like the air is hella bad, and fucking you know what I mean, they might not know they have asthma and shit, you know what I mean, like
they can't do nothing about it.
There's
either.
nothing they can do about it, you know. Like I always, if ever it comes down to a point of me feeling selfish, like that's something I like to beat myself with, you know what I mean, like if it ever goes down all the way that way, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, it has its beauty out there, but like for me, I feel like we all have that one thing that kind of like we'll recollect to and refer to
as like they
to
got
snap
it,
us
other
out of
people
it.
got it worse.
Yeah, and humble ourselves in a sense.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like even there's people in those situations that could be
the happiest
still too.
Yeah, like it surprises me, and it makes me feel like, damn, what the fuck am I doing wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's a trip.
I think it's just the way you look. There's a quote. It's I don't know who it's by. People are gonna kill me. But it goes.
We always have these where it's like,
I know, dude.
They're gonna call us out on this.
I never give credit where credit's due, but
we try to though.
Yeah, it's like shit. I don't know it. Fuck it. I can't think of it right now. My brain's farting.
No, I totally feel you.
I'm like looking around, searching for the words.
It's gone, dude. It's been hella long.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Dude, train derailed, dude.
Oh, if you can't change something, change the way you feel about it. There you go. That was the quote. Yeah. If you can't change something, change the way you feel about it.
That's tight.
Yeah, because it's like...
That really sets home right there.
Yeah. You change everything that you have the power to do.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, I don't like my living situation. I could get a job, change that, work hard, study so I could get a better job. I could change that. But you can't change the weather. You can't change who your parents are.
Yeah.
You know? Like
there's things that are inevitable in a sense.
Yeah. So those things that you can't change, you got to change the way you look at it.
Yeah.
So... yeah, that's good. I like that.
That makes sense.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, because, I mean, and also, like, people could, like, in contrast to that, too, like, if some people wait for change and shit, you know what I mean? Or, like, diagonal track, you know what I mean? Like, some people wait for change, and, like, sometimes you just got to fucking be the catalyst and change it yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sidetracking to that. Like, this is where we're going to the side of it.
Damn, what do I want to say? Oh. Damn, I feel like I got these, all the time I got these thoughts that I always want to say, and I never get the chance to say it, but like
it stays bottled, right?
Yeah, but this is the perfect opportunity. So I want to talk about fucking creativity. This is all weird. These are all thoughts, by the way, that I'll have in my head, like as if I'm talking.
This is like what you was talking about, your thought process on taking your notes. Like, these were the things that you just blurted out.
I'll be in a shower and I'll pretend like, oh, I gotta give a speech. I'm the valedictorian or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I would give a fire ass speech if I was like any sort of valedictorian or whatever.
Dude, I feel like you'd be able to do it impromptu too.
Oh, not impromptu, no.
I think so, bro.
I don't think so.
Improv?
I don't know. That's tough.
I could try to bullshit one, but damn, I'll probably get 2 minutes in and laugh at myself.
Here, do a bullshit one on creativity right now.
I didn't get that far now. I gave up already. Fuck.
But I was always thinking about, you know how people, they're always talking about like, I got no limits. Like, I'm so creative that I have no limits, blah, blah, blah. But I think that's total fucking bullshit.
Like when people get too visionary.
When people are like, I could do anything. Like if you're an athlete or something, it's like I got no limits. Or I don't know. In a creative sense, people like to say that they have no limits. They could draw inspiration from anything. They could make anything, make whatever they want, which is, I guess, true to a certain extent. But what I think is that limitation is the thing. It's the catalyst, and it's what inspires creativity.
Yeah, because if you don't know what you're trying to look past, how do you know you're looking past it?
Exactly. Like,
I wish we had like a explosion fucking soundboard.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Yeah, we got an explosion here.
Oh,
here, say it again.
How do you fuck? There you go. That's all I needed.
But
fuck, what did I say?
I don't know anymore.
Something past the window.
I was hyping you up.
Yeah, thanks.
I was
man.
straight hyping you up, man. I'm a friend.
Thanks, bro.
But what I was saying about creativity and limitations is like people are like, oh yeah, I got no limits to my creativity, son. But the reason I say that limitation inspires creativity is because, like, all right, think of any invention, any like simple invention that you had, the light bulb, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have a good way to light up a room at night. We had candles. They burned, and
if it wasn't for the like, I guess you could say if it wasn't for us knowing that there was a problem about it being dark, how did we know we needed to light
exactly
everything?
You got to have a problem, and I think make a solution.
You can't have a solution without a problem.
Even in creative aspects, it's like if you're a musician, you're searching for sounds. If you're a photographer, you're searching for like a new thing. You're limited to your equipment. You're limited to your time, your effort. It's all the limitation that inspires creativity. On a basketball court, you have this much time. You have the shot clock going down. You got to get creative.
You're placed here. This is how far you are from the rim.
You know what I mean?
Like,
you have all these limitations. Like, all right, say you're, again, with the basketball, say you're a basketball player, right? All your starting five are gone. You have like just your bench players, and then you have only their strengths. You got to get creative with that shit. You know, you got to see like, okay, maybe we could fake to this guy, pass to this guy. You know, when people do trick plays.
Like the annexation of Puerto Rico
in the NFL.
Yeah,
what was that?
That was from Little Giants.
Little Giants. Oh,
annexation of Puerto Rico. Something that's like kind of like figuratively something so stupid it might just work.
Yeah.
Like in all desperation type thing. Like, is that what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, I guess what I'm trying to get to is don't let your limits like kill your creativity, when really the real creative people are using those limits in their favor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it now.
Yeah, like
a lot more now. Yeah,
whatever is in their way, their obstacles, they'll build something. I mean, there's like a million examples. I can't think of shit right now
off the bat
for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm having like total brain farts right now.
No, it makes sense though. Like, it really does make sense. Like,
ow, my feet hurt. While I'm walking on this freaking tan bark. In grass. What can I do? Oh shit, I can make shoes. Yeah. You know, I'll put something on my feet. Maybe that'll help.
Maybe that'll.
Oh, what if it's like this? Oh, I only have old tires. Oh shit, what if I use that as a sole of my shoe?
Yeah.
You know, like things like that. Those limitations and what you're given, you got to use that to inspire your creativity. The end. Thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 7 of Hella Moted. Sorry it was a little late today, but again, we had the blackout, power outage, so that shit was weak.
A lot of
we still coming. We still coming every Tuesday. So be sure to tune in next Tuesday. Thank you guys for everyone who's been subscribing on iTunes, everyone who's been rating and reviewing on iTunes, and people on SoundCloud getting it lit.
Yeah, please don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment because we still need you guys to do that.
Yeah, we need everybody to comment on SoundCloud for real. But it's going up. Like I see people interacting. Shout out to Zoe Beats. That shit was a tight beat. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.